What's going on, online family? Hey, Ruth already said hey to you, girl. How are you doing?
What up?
This is your Northwest warm-up. Man, it's been a long time for me, guys, and I'm so sorry. But this is your Northwest warm-up. My name is Junior, and I have the wonderful Zach Ringer with me here this morning.
That's me. What's up, everyone?
Yes, and this morning is a very great morning. We just had Thanksgiving, right? How was your Thanksgiving, Zach?
My Thanksgiving was fantastic. Riding four-wheelers. I got like two or three dinners.
Had a lot of fun. Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. Yep.
And then did you have Thanksgiving dinner for breakfast the next day?
Of course I did.
Of course,
yes.
I did as well. It was amazing. You know, you always have to eat the leftovers the very next day. It was great.
It's so funny because I went to my neighbor's house that we had my third dinner at, and I went over there the next day and was like, "Can I get some more prime rib?" And they didn't have none for me, but I was trying to get more leftovers, man.
Right, exactly. So text in the chat. You know, we have Ruth here, ready to talk with you guys. Right? Let us know what you have for Thanksgiving. I want to know what you guys had for Thanksgiving. I'm not that hungry anymore. I ate too much, but it's all right.
I feel that.
This is the Northwest warm-up, like I said before. We are here with you guys each and every Sunday, 10 minutes before the warm-up, or before the, oh my gosh, I cannot speak this morning.
Before the service.
Before the service starts. We want to connect with you guys. We want to love on you guys. And if this is your first time tuning in, we'd love to meet you. You can always come up to me, myself, Zach, or anybody in the church. We're always welcoming, and we want to meet you guys. So please don't hesitate. If you ever do come into Northwest for the first time, I'm here for you. I love you guys. We want to keep it rocking, right? So this week we've been doing interviews. This month we've been doing interviews with Go teams and everything, and we really wanted to take a deep dive into the different types of Go teams. So we have a special video, right, Zach?
That is right. So far we've done the setup team, and then we did the coffee bar. Yeah. This week we've got the nursery. We got the lovely Janelle Reed that I interviewed. I'm gonna pass it down to me right now. Let's go, Zach.
Let's go, Zach.
Out there.
For the Northwest warm-up, I got Janelle Reed with me. We're right outside the nursery, and she has been the leader of the nursery for the last year now. So Janelle, give me sort of a rundown on what sort of goes down here in the Northwest nursery.
We have two teams. We have a first service team and a second service team, and we all meet together in our main baby room around 8:45 to just pray, talk about the day, talk about what lessons we're going to be going over with the kids, and any other procedures or things we need to make sure we're fresh on. And then we start setting up the rooms and get going.
So you mentioned the two services that we just started going back to. How has that sort of affected the nursery team?
It's been good. I have 3 rooms right now. Before we moved to 2 services, I actually had 4 rooms. So because of the kids being split between 2 services, I switched things around a little bit just to reduce the staffing that we needed, because we have to have 2 adults in each room. And so that took a little bit of the stress off of the team, but we still need a lot. We still needed some more people, so.
What made you want to take over the nursery a year ago?
So I started volunteering post-COVID before we reopened, and it was out of a need of, I want the nursery to open because I have nursery-age children, and so I need it to be open. And then maybe a couple years later, whenever that was, I don't know, the person leading the nursery, she and her husband wanted to move into other areas of ministry and asked if I would take over, and so I saw the need and was like, yeah, okay. I've been blessed by the nursery so much because I've raised 3 children here, and I still have 1 in the nursery, and I wanted to be able to make sure it was still running in a good way for our families here.
Now, what sort of impact has serving sort of made on your relationship with Christ?
For nursery, it's been, since taking over the leadership role, it's really been challenging in my character, because I don't want to be this militant leader and say, this is how we do things and this is what we're gonna do, but it's given me a heart. We have about 50 people on this team, and so in a huge range of ages. And so I don't wanna walk in a timidity of, well, this person's older than me, so I can't tell them what the procedure is, but at the same time, I don't want to not listen to anybody else's opinion. So I think in that sense, I need God to soften my heart and make me humble so that I can lead in a healthy way.
Now, if you were to give like a 30-second elevator pitch on why you should join the nursery here at Northwest, what would you say to someone?
I would say there's 3 types of people that can lead in that serve in the nursery. We have people that love children. We have people that see the need that the church has, and so they serve. And then we have people that recognize what a blessing the nursery is to the church. I don't know if people think about it, but Think about the tone in the Sunday service. Without the nursery, that would not happen. We set the atmosphere just as much as the worship team does, in my opinion. And so if you wanted to serve in the nursery just once a month, what a blessing that would be. And my prayer is that we would have 25 more people in the new year serving, and that would give people one Sunday a month that they serve, and that's it, at the most.
You hear that? 25 new people.
25.
Janelle, thank you so much for the time, and thank you for the service that you do here at Northwest.
Thank you.
This has been Zach Ringer for the Northwest Warm-Up, and we'll catch you later.
Hey Zach, I'm not gonna lie, you killed it out there. It's been so fun. It's been so fun filming these videos and getting to know some of the leaders here and at the Go teams. Speaking of leaders, you are one of our Go team leaders, Junior.
I am one of the Go team
Talk about
leaders.
your experience serving.
Yeah, so I am one of the Go team leaders of the warm-up. I actually am one of the many people that make this all happen, right? I'm just the face is what I like to tell our team. I'm just the face. But really, it started a few years ago. 𝗟𝗏 was the leader at the time, and he was like, hey, Junior, do you want to come do this with me? And I'm like, yeah. Really, for me, it was really just saying yes to God. Me personally, I don't like speaking in front of the camera. I don't like talking to people. That's just my personality.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Sounds really crazy.
Yeah.
But it was just saying yeah, and just keep saying yes to every opportunity that has been presented to me, and it eventually has led to this, to where now I'm in charge of it, and I have the team growing. We're growing. We have different hosts every week. We're doing these live interviews, which has been amazing. And like Ruth has said in the chat, I see you saying that you love the videos, and I hope everyone else does too. We're really just trying to give you guys at home a chance to see what goes on at our church and the people who are actually running the church.
And you said some of the people at home right now, Mike, Cindy, and June, is that right?
Yes.
Shout out to y'all for joining in early.
I see y'all in the chat
Shout out
as
to
well.
y'all. Make sure you tell your friends to join the Northwest Warm-Up early, just before the service.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my experience here, you've built such an amazing program with this Go team. I absolutely love serving on the Northwest Warm-Up as well. I also serve on production as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So what about the production? How has that affected you?
Yeah, so we'll actually be doing production next week for our Go team highlight, and it's such a great environment because I went to school for sports broadcasting, and I learned how to be on camera, but I also learned how to be behind the camera. And to use all that stuff that I learned in college and be able to serve the house of the Lord, it's been such a blessing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's so cool because you see just everybody is a key cog in this amazing sort of machine that is show production. And everybody has their own small role, and once you fulfill your role, that's all you have to worry about, and everything just runs smooth as long as you're doing your job.
Yeah, and that's actually great that you said that. It's something that Aslan and Jared actually speak about with our Go teams as well. So not just production, but our Go teams as well. They use the analogy of like a volleyball, or like a beach ball, and how each of the beach ball has like different colors, and all of the Go teams represent the different colors, and we all work together to do our job and make our part and make the church experience better. And that's what we're here for. We're just here to make the church experience better for everyone at home, everyone here at the church, so that they can easily experience God in a new way, right?
Yeah, and how is serving on Go Team helped your walk with Christ?
Oh man, it has done a lot for me. Like I said, like it's allowed me to just being able to say yes has allowed me to change the trajectory of my life and my walk with God, because for me personally, like I said, I don't like being around people at all. I'm an introvert. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an introvert.
That's crazy to think.
Right? And it has really just done so much for me and allowed me to change how I interact with people. So I think that's all the time that we have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Get ready for worship. It's going to be an amazing experience. See you guys next week.
Peace.